some losses they never would know. Took the long route, they had cut me before. We was down bad, talking broken and broke. Now I'm dealing, hoping it's all for the low.
All right, yes, sir. We back with another episode, but y'all, this time is different. We on Highs with Low. Y'all already knew the Christian podcast part. Y'all been tapped in for a year now, seeing that content. But if you've been with me, you also been seeing I'm a hoop lover, man. That's what we love. That's our first girl for real. Is the hoop. So we done did camps. You know what I'm saying? We done pulled up on Kimba. Mm-hmm. So it was already in the writing. The writing was on the wall. We were gonna do more NBA content, more basketball content in general. And so here we are. And man, what a better way to do it than with my blood, my mama kids. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm about to introduce them. But listen, y'all, this is Highs with Low. This is our basketball edition. So listen, I want my dogs, my big brothers, to introduce themselves first. So Ant, man, introduce yourself.
What up, everybody? This is Ant, Low's oldest brother. I live in New York. You can tell by the accent. And big time Knicks fan, so we definitely gonna do a lot of Knicks talk. You know how it go. Whatever, brother.
The love overpowers the hate every time.
Speaking of
every time.
Both time. Big Bo to business.
Yes, sir. Yo, Highs with Low. It's Noochi Bo, the older brother. You know what I mean? Noochi Bo the business, just to help out our mind. Let's talk hoop. You hear me?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, man, listen, I'm hyped, dog. These are really my blood brothers. We missing one of the four brothers, but he'll be on another episode. He getting that money right now. Shout out to Bert. Shout out to Big Fella Frick.
Yes,
but look, actually, you're used to me hosting, but I got some savants with me. So I'm gonna give it a Noochi Bo to business. And he's going to host us through this episode. So it's on you, big dog.
Yes, sir. So NBA season, we at the playoff point. It's Friday, not to date everything, but playoffs start tomorrow. So we about to talk about the whole season and what's to come. Really, fellas, let's get into just, how y'all feel about the state of the NBA right now? Like how y'all feel about the game for
real? For me, I feel the game is in a decent place, but they got to get a little bit more competitive. If we being all the way honest, like it's a beautiful game, it's a pretty game, but I'm afraid that the level of competition is starting to diminish a little bit across the NBA. Like I don't feel like the passion is there across the entire league. I feel like a lot of players, for the most part, just not competing as they should. But that could be changed, with the proper incentives and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. But for the most part, I think the league's in a good place. I like the young guys that's coming up, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, they just gotta get a little bit more competitive. But otherwise, good season.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I would have to say the same. I will say I think the league is lit though. At the same time, like I remember maybe 3 years ago when we was like doing our fake pods just on 3-way FaceTime, 4-way FaceTime. And we like low key nervous that Bron's about to retire. Like, dog, what we gonna do? The league might be in trouble. Like, no, Bron.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he been here since I was like 7 years old. That's kind of crazy.
Absolutely.
But now I have no fear. It's almost like, bro, you can go. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you've done your time, and I think the league is in a good spot. So I think this is one of the better NBA seasons we've had in a while. Last year was lit too, but this year, I don't think there's a clear favorite. And so that's why I'm stupid hype, bro. So yeah, I think the league is in good hands right now. I think it's a lot of talent. The Europeans have taken over for sure.
Very much so. Very much so.
We're gonna see though, man. We're gonna see.
Yeah. The league is looking good right now. In my opinion, I think I want to see a little more. I just want to see some different teams do some different stuff, like as far as how they play. Everybody's playing up-tempo, threes, all of that. I mean, that's what the league is. But at the same time, I feel like there's other teams that could be way different and still dominate. Over the past 3 years or so, I would say it's been getting better and better and better. But And it's you don't know who's gonna win. It's a dogfight right now in this whole playoffs that we about to get into. So love where the league is at. Low took exactly what I was gonna say in terms of thinking about life or the league without Braun. But the league is in good hands with the youngins right now. Some of them just wilding, but the skill is there. The skill is there.
Facts.
And, you know, we just need a competitive playoffs. That's it.
Facts.
Agreed.
It's gonna be one too, bro.
Absolutely. I think
it seemed like it's perfect timing because everybody just got healthy. Cage just got back. Luka is hurt, but like Cage just got back. And is healthy. Curry is back. We don't know what's gonna happen tonight. We're gonna see tonight.
That's gonna be the best game of the night, to be honest. That's the one I'm looking forward to, especially after what he did the other night. That was crazy. So definitely gonna be exciting. Can't wait.
All right, so before we get into the playoffs, though, like talking more into the season, getting kind of more in depth about that. What was y'all like favorite moments of the season? Bam 83.
For me, my
favorite. You heard him, bro?
Now what he said?
He said Bam 83.
Oh wow. Well, listen, that was a moment. That was a moment for sure.
It was a moment.
I don't know what side of the coin it fall on, whether it was a good or a bad moment, depending on who you ask. Like, it could be a really good moment because it's great for Bam. That's 83 points. I don't care who you score it on. To shoot the ball enough times to score 83 points is an accomplishment in and of itself. I don't care if it's against the Wizards. The Wizards are a bad team on purpose. So Bam's 83 was a great moment. But for me, Wemby's opening week, that's the season, like when the season first opened and Wemby was doing the scariest, most craziest stuff you've ever seen. Like I honestly thought like this was going to be Wemby's year the entire year, and it kind of was. We'll probably get to that at some point. But yeah, his opening week was one for the ages. So that for me, and it was a bunch of other moments, but that one definitely stands out. There's going to be a lot of Wemby talk too. I was highly impressed by Wemby.
Yeah. I'll say. Dang, that's good, bro. It's a lot of moments. Oh man, where should I go? So Ant had a like a February period, March-ish, where he was wilding, and nobody was really paying attention to it, but he was getting 30 every night. That was crazy for me. I think even though no big moves happened, the trade deadline just sitting on pins and needles, waiting to see if Giannis was going to New York, if he was going to go to, Minnesota, what he was about to do, if Ja was going to get out of there. Like, it was a lot of almost moves. That was a moment in the season. If I had to just maybe give one more, I hate it because I wasn't a fan of it, but like, Bronny and LeBron, they got their first assist together, father-son duo. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, like for the first time, it hit me like this is dope.
Yeah,
this is actually fire. And instead of hating, I actually rock with this, bro. Because if it was me and Ro, come on, dog.
I mean, come on.
Like, yo,
that
bro,
is our
you can only imagine, and he's doing it, bro.
And he's doing it.
He's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it.
Yeah.
Shout out to him and his family's genes. That was some blessed genes, man. I don't know how you do that. Like, you just to play long enough to see your son come into the league. It's crazy. Yeah. So definitely a good moment.
I think I low-key want him to do the Cleveland move just to be like, all right, I did all this. Now back to business. Let's get one. You know what I mean? But we're gonna see. For me, the whole season, I'm another Knicks fan, so just the roller coaster of the whole season, winning the play-in. I'm not gonna say like we won the chip because we didn't, but it showed something. Like, you know what I mean? We was the last ones playing, like the winners. You know what I mean? So cool, I guess. But I'll take that. But the whole season as a Knicks fan was a good moment. This dude,
bro. Like, I don't get it, man. Like, he does not get. He doesn't understand the pain. Like, he wasn't here. He wasn't here when Nate Robinson was our best player, and now we at points where we winning 50 games, 3 seasons in a row. We the NBA. I mean, they just created this tournament out of nowhere to sell tickets. I get it, but there's a cup involved. There's some incentive involved. There's people and to my earlier point about the competition. That was probably the most competitive I've ever seen any of the players. Like, that was a really good basketball week or tournament or whatever.
It was,
but we'll take it, man. It's a cup. They were playing for it.
Yo,
Everybody
bro,
playing for it.
Stop it, bro.
It's
Stop
a cup.
it.
And
Y'all
really,
are the only ones that remember it even happened this year. I forgot about that. I forgot. If you ask any, yeah, I forgot. I cannot. If you ask anybody that's not a Knicks fan, they won't remember that.
That's fine.
I give you $20. Who won the NBA Cup? They
that's
walk away
fine.
broke.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah,
We'll take
that's
it.
fine.
We'll
We didn't
take
hang
it.
the banner up, but when the money's on the line, we took
Y'all
it.
are gonna hang it
Right.
up. Watch, it's gonna end up in the rafters.
It got to because the Lakers got one, so we definitely gonna get one too. But we're not gonna put no like real super weight to it. But people, it's like the NBA Cup. I mean, sorry, the bubble. Like when everybody went down to the bubble and they were competing for a championship, and they tried to put an asterisk on the Lakers bubble championship because they all played in the bubble. It's not the same as far as trophy. It's not it's only the same in circumstance. Like the teams competed for something, right?
No, it's not.
Like
it's
they
not
went,
the same.
bro. Ask any player if they would want to be 500 up right now off winning the NBA Cup or not, and they'll tell you yeah. So that tells you that they was ready to play. Look, bro, I'm just trying to make some sense out of this whole thing.
Do you know what the NBA Finals incentives actually are for players?
No, it's a lot. I'm only talking about the circumstances surrounding the tournament. The teams played, they competed. There was a prize to be won, and they all wanted it. You can't find an NBA player who would have told you different. And in that point alone, I'm saying we could be the NBA Cup champs. You know, for all that's worth. For all it's worth, we're the champs. We'll have a parade. Brother. We'll have a parade. Believe it.
You got it.
It's gonna be on 7th.
If we won the chip, I want us to back out the banner. Let's do it. But other than that, that's it.
Yeah. Only for championship status. But I ain't gonna hold you. Like I don't think America is ready for the Knicks to be the NBA champs. I really don't think the country is ready for something like that. Honestly,
I don't think New York is ready for that.
We absolutely not. I'm moving. I'm getting out of here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go to Jersey. I'm gonna watch from across the river because they're gonna burn this joint down. If we tossing cars over when we win in the first round. We are gonna go absolutely crazy if we win a championship. So yeah, you'll catch me in Jersey when that happens.
You're gonna see dudes climbing the buildings like old boy on Netflix, straight like that.
Yo,
like. Listen, a chip on 7th?
On 7th.
This is the part of the show where my brothers dream. They'll wake up soon.
Yeah, man. We don't got nothing else. We don't have nothing else. Seriously. We have nothing else. I am 40 plus years old, and they have not won a championship in my entire lifetime. I couldn't tell you the number of teams who have won championships. The obscure cities won champion. Denver has a championship for what? What you going to do with that championship, Denver?
Don't say
why do y'all... Nah, for what? I'm sorry, Denver fans, if y'all out there, no disrespect to y'all, but
they
like
for what? Same thing y'all doing with it. Yo, that's
not. They not. That's the point.
They really not. Not at all. Why Dallas win a championship?
The bottom of the chip would be a Timberland print.
Oh, that's okay. Timberland print. Timberland.
Yeah. It is.
Outside of that, who's your favorite like league pass team? If you had league pass,
the Hornets. The Hornets.
Yo,
for me. The Hornets.
Cap.
Yeah, the Hornets. 100%. They are absolutely. They are. Listen, we know the Knicks are well traveled for the most part, and I hope Kobe White stays. Honestly, that's definitely going to be critical for the Hornets' success.
It's home for him.
And but the Hornets play an exciting brand of basketball, and honestly, I think just paying to listen to the announcer for the Hornets is a show in and of itself. He's one of the greatest announcers ever. So they're definitely my favorite league pass teams. Like there's the Minnesota teams, but I don't think they qualify as a league pass team anymore. They pretty much national TV now. You know, they play on ESPN and literally every other station. There's so many. I don't know if that's a topic, but we should probably cover it. Why is the NBA in so many different places? I have 5 apps to watch basketball. Yo, that's insane.
It's annoying, bro.
That's insane. That's
annoying.
Insane.
Like I really feel like that. What makes me mad about that is that I really feel like I'm really paying to like watch this. Like before, I had cable as regular as part of cable, but now, come on, bro. I got apps just to watch the games. Like,
I had to get Peacock to watch the game. I thought that was ridiculous. I don't like Peacock. That was something at the front of my mind. That was a difficult part of the season, just watching that. But league pass team, the Hornets.
Yeah.
On
So
you,
would you
Lo.
say the same, Lo, or what you got?
So I personally liked going to find Timberwolves games, but they did have a lot of TV games. So I know you're trying to say like a team that was on League Pass didn't get a lot of TV time. So if that was the case, I would say them or bro, the Pelicans, bro. Like Zion
Mm,
played like 75, 76, 77 games or something like that this year. He played majority of the season. And then you
Mm-hmm.
got Herbert Jones, Trey Murphy, DeJounte Murray came back. Jeremiah Fears
Mm-hmm.
had a great year, lowest the
Great year.
key. Like,
Great
bro,
year.
they Derek Queen. Like, it was
Mm-hmm.
cool to see all of them play healthy. And I just
Mm-hmm.
wish that there was more chemistry built from everybody having more reps together on the court. But because
Mm-hmm.
they didn't make no splashes like that. But yo, the Pelicans was fun to watch, bro. Legit. What about
yeah.
you, Nooch?
I think personally, I had the Blazers. I like where they're
Oh,
going.
that's another one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
Another
going.
Excellent one.
one.
And
That's excellent.
honestly, what put me on to the Blazers was when I was talking to you, Low, one day. We were talking about top 10 scores or something like that, and Denny Avdia was there. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know it
Killing.
was cooking like that. So I started
Me
watching. Once
neither.
I got the league pass, I started watching a little bit. And also, I mean, he also like is we not talking parlay, but he good for that. So I was watching
Yeah.
for that too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Drew Holiday, if he stays and then Dame comes back and he's at least 80% of himself, they get somebody else in the signing because they do got to trade something too. Like I would trade
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy Grant, see what you could get for him.
Right.
And try to work some moves. But that was the team I watched. And then he got to the line at will.
At will.
Yeah.
He had an excellent
100%.
season. Definitely
Yeah.
most improved player of the year.
You seen his last game, that 41 ball
I
he
Yeah.
did see that.
playing?
That's when the
Yeah.
Oh
respect
my
came. That's when the
gosh,
Not
respect
bro.
playing.
came. Yeah.
Bag work, bro. That and one at the
Mhm.
Absolutely.
end, he wanted him. Hey, but I will say, Jeff T kind of got the scout on Buddy. He said he don't go left and he don't.
He don't.
He
He
probably
don't, but he
He
don't
don't.
just
need it.
he
He
allergic
don't need
to it.
it. Yeah, and that's fine. He's averaging 25 points a game all right hand. So if he had a left, he'd
That's
probably
a
be
fact.
MVP.
Yeah.
That's a fact,
It is
Tafir.
what it is. But since you mentioned that though, you said MIP. So that's your
Mhm.
MIP, Ant?
That's mine. That's mine for the year. I don't know anybody else who had significant. I mean, granted, there's have been improvements from certain players on playoff bound teams, but that type of jump, I have to give it to him. I don't know another player that had quite that type of jump. Was he an all-star this year? Did he almost make it or
Yeah,
something
he
like
was
He
that?
was no,
all-star.
he was an
He
all-star.
he
He
was
was all-star.
I can't pronounce his name. I just know him when I see him, and that should be enough. He's MIP for me.
Yeah. What you got, Lo?
Dang. I've been hearing a lot of Nikhil Alexander Walker. I've been
Right.
hearing a lot of that. I mean,
Hmm.
he became the Atlanta Hawks' #1 option.
Right.
That's a lot of improvement to go from what would we say he was on the Timberwolves' 4th option, possibly.
If that.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
If
showing
that.
love, and he went to the 1st option
Hmm.
on a team that's in the playoffs that's playing against y'all
Hmm.
on the same organization where Trey Young rolled the dice at the middle of the
Hmm.
court on y'all. Uh,
Disgusting. Disgusting only in the sense that we played bad enough to allow it. That's it. Like I wasn't
um,
mad. I
And
wasn't mad
then
at
he got
Trey.
then he got a photographic memory about the whole John. Like, yo, you just know about the bad times, huh? That's why. But
Listen, man.
my fault, my fault, my fault,
proceed.
my
Right.
fault.
The win is
Proceed.
gonna be so sweet. So sweet.
Yo,
Go
bro,
ahead.
listen, there's nothing that can happen if you have Jalen Brunson. Okay, there's no way. Listen,
All right.
hey, no,
All right.
no. ISO.
You got the first one?
ISO.
All right. Okay.
First ISO. This shit. All right,
Other pod.
y'all don't know. This is what we call
Yeah.
ISO on House
Mhm.
Below Hoots with my brothers. Listen,
Yeah.
Jalen, you're gonna see this one day.
Mhm.
You are the wackest. When I tell you, there's nobody in the league that is whacker than you. You hold
Jesus
the
Christ.
whack award. You are first team all
Also.
whack. There's
First
there's
team
nobody.
all whack.
There's
It's so
nobody else on the team.
disrespectful.
You are 1 through 5 on the whack team, and there is nobody. There's no way any team that you're on will win in the NBA. That's a fact. So
I'm sorry. Oh wait. Stop. Okay. All right. any team that he's on or the leader of. So he sucks so bad or he's so terrible that if his presence alone is going to make a team lose an opportunity at a championship, is what you're saying.
No. That's real hate. I hate him. I don't like him.
Okay.
But, it's if he's the leader. Yep.
If he's the leader. Okay. Listen, I don't know how to counter that because honestly, they're really, we've done this a number of times. It's no real logic that I could apply to you. I can tell you a billion things, but to your credit, the thing you said about him having the ball in his hands a whole lot and versus the amount of times he doesn't have the ball and Karl Anthony Towns is the lead scorer or the featured player, we have more success, 100% on that. And he must have heard you. Like you said, 100%. You said it yourself. He's going to see this at some point. So I want to let him know that you must have heard my brother, because as soon as you stopped dancing on the perimeter and started dishing the ball around, everybody ended up improving and the team started winning. So if we can continue to do that, we should be fine. If we continue to do that and we might get another piece, I don't think with Jalen Brunson's presence on the team, he would be the leader of the team, but he might not be the number one option for a championship winning team. Like that, I'm not going to say that you're wrong in that, but I think he's always going to be the leader of the team. He's always going to be the face of the franchise. And I believe the Knicks are very close to winning the championship. I have to, or else all of this time I've been rooting for them has been a waste. And I can't believe that because that's soul crushing. But
waste.
Yeah, but Jalen Brunson is going to be the featured player on this team, and we are going to win the championship this year. You heard it here first.
So, most improved player is Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Noochi Bo. Who you got?
I really wanted to go Nickeil because just how he turned up. Like, I mean, he was a role player. We looking at him like the 1B at times. He went. Jalen Johnson for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna go Nickeil, bro.
Hey, so how do we feel again about the 65 game rule though? We just seen, I think it was yesterday or early today, either one, that Luka and Cade Cunningham, both of their extreme situation applications to the front office went through and was approved. They now are eligible for all postseason awards. How do we feel about the 65 game rule and what should be done differently?
I feel the 65 game rule needs to stand. A lot of people seem to be against it, but I think they were against it for Cade and Luka's particular situations. I think the rule in and of itself is only here because of the lack of competition from NBA players. Like, they are missing time for stupid reasons. They don't want to play back-to-backs. They want absolutely everything. Richard Jefferson had a ridiculously good rant about the present state of NBA superstars and their just inability to seem to rise to the occasion when needed because they're pampered and they got a lot of money and they don't necessarily want to compete. I don't all the way agree with all of it, but that lack of competing and missing games is the reason why we have the rule. Now, I'm super happy for Cade especially, which as a Knicks fan is going to make a lot of people probably upset because, we're going to have an issue with him when we have to play the Pistons. But he was having an excellent season up until he had a collapsed lung. I don't know what circumstance would be like. I don't even understand why he was being considered to not be able to receive awards at all. Like, that situation is too extreme to apply any type of rule to. They said that it happened on the basketball court. I didn't see it. I always assumed it would happen on practice or something like that. But and Luka, I think, missed time because he had to go for his daughter or something like that. They birth his kid.
It's 2 games for that.
Missed 2 games to go, and that's fine because this is a monumental moment in his life. He shouldn't have to choose between basketball and the birth of his. Like, it's a game. Like, the game he was gonna miss was early March. Like it's not. It's an inconsequential game that would have caused him to miss the birth of his child. I don't really see how that would even be a consideration on the NBA side. Like, why would you even want to penalize him? So, their situations aside, their extreme situations aside, the rule needs to stand to keep players honest about, their availability. They has to stand, or else we might end up with a bunch of teams, resting players for no reason.
That amount of games, though?
What is it? 27, 17 games?
65.
No,
60,
75, yeah.
65 games that you could play to be eligible, so you could only miss 17. So if you were to get
Right.
like an injury that keeps you out for 6 weeks or something like that, then you are disqualified. So like, and now, yeah, that's kind of when it gets touchy. I mean, I like the rule. I think it needs to stay in place. So what would you propose? That it be 70 games or something like that? You want to raise the amount of games?
55 games is what I would say.
You
So
want to drop it? Okay.
you can miss an additional 10. And
Mm-hmm.
I think because here's the thing, right? A lot of players that get hurt and miss more than 55 games. I'm sorry, more
Mm-hmm.
than 27. Was it? Yes, 27 games. They're
Mm-hmm.
not first team all NBA players every time. You know what I'm saying? But if it
Mm-hmm.
is two or three in the mix that like, yo, during their 55 games, they average 30,
Right.
triple double. Like, imagine if Jokic wasn't eligible,
Right.
right? Right? Like, come
Yeah.
on, man. He averaged
Yeah.
almost a 30-point triple double this year.
And he
Like,
got hurt on the court. That kept him off the court. It wasn't like he
you
was
know,
resting.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I think, and yes, to your point, I think if it's a Jason Tatum situation where he doesn't play back to backs
Mm-hmm.
because of an old injury and stuff like that, then maybe not that, but
Right.
nah, bro, I would say 55 games. That's just my thoughts. What about you, Nooch?
I like the rule where it's at right now. I feel like it should be 65 games, and if you in that 60 to 65 range, if you fall under the 65, but you in the 60 range, you should have like reported things where just like Luca, the birth of his kid. All right,
Mm-hmm.
send that through. It's almost like how they do with the fouls and everything. Like I will rescind that game, but you got a foul. Like I
Mm-hmm.
think 55 games. Like bro, that's 27 games not playing. That's
Right.
like I'm not a fan, but
Nah, that's a lot of
yeah,
that's an excessive amount of games, and
people
still be
pay money
eligible
to
for
see you, and
MVP.
you go and you might pull up. Like 55
That's no,
games
no, no,
is
no.
you might pull up.
If in the event it's a significant injury, like let's say like it was something Paul George, like I'm sorry, not Paul George, that's that injury, but
Terrible injury.
Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum had a bad injury, he tore his Achilles or whatever he did, or messed up his knee, whatever he did, and it kept him out a significant number of games. Let's just say you play 50 games or something like that, and you're averaging like a Jokic level triple double, and you get that injury, right? That while you're on your way, maybe let's raise the number up. Let's do the 50, 54, 55 games, right? I think at that point, you've put up such a significant stat line. Your team is the number one team in the league. Y'all are 25 games above 500. You should be eligible for MVP. Clearly, you were the MVP before you got devastatingly hurt. Like you got badly, badly hurt. So I agree in that kind of situation, but anything else, it has to be 65. I think there should always be a level of consideration.
But if you do that, that's a level of just making it case by case, and then that means you go and fight. Everybody's gonna fight for
I get it, and
I don't know.
I get it. I don't like this. I like the 65 game rule because it keeps players honest about their level of availability. But when situations like the ones we've seen and the ones we just described happen, there has to be a level of I mean, you won't even see that many of those type of situations. Like they really would have to be the ones I just described, where you have a player who's outstanding for 50, 55 games of the season and gets hurt that in a way that he's going to miss the rest of the season. They would have to be a player that's comparable in some way that could make it even a conversation. I would think.
I feel y'all though. I go to 1-2 games a season, and I always am nervous because I'm always I'm not just popping out just to see like, what I'm saying, like any team play. I want to see the star player. So I'd be nervous, like, man, please let Ja play, please let Ant play, so I can
Right. What else you got, Bo?
So we was talking MIP. What's your MVPs?
Oh, he went straight to the job.
Yeah, he did, and that's good. Okay, look, I'm going to lead this, and I anybody except for Jokic that you would mention, there's a conversation, which kind of tells you it should be Jokic. With that being said, I personally feel it should be Wemby. Wemby had an outstanding season. Wemby is going to be the defensive player of the year by a mile. Wemby improved on every statistical category, including games played. The Spurs had the biggest jump I think out of every team in the NBA as far as win share,
Yeah.
they're number 2 in the most competitive conference in the NBA, and
Yeah.
it's a lot of it is because of him. He's a pressure reliever for everybody else and all the games elevate because of Wemby. Every single thing I just said outside of defensive player of the year, you could apply to Jokic. But because of that defensive player of the year side and just the jump that the Spurs had, I don't know how you could keep that from him. Like I get it. If we were keeping it all the way honest, Jokic would win MVP every year. No one's gonna have better numbers than a player who could literally average a triple double in his sleep on one foot. Like it would be the same thing like with LeBron. Like LeBron should have won MVP every year. He was putting up the best numbers, and he went to the NBA Finals 8 times in a row. He should have been the MVP every year. But you have to have some kind of disparity, I guess you want, for lack of a better word. Mm-hmm. And in this situation, I gotta go Wemby. I'm going Wemby. Wemby should be MVP.
Yeah. So I've been seeing that they said that there's a lot of voters fatigue, in that they don't want to continue to vote for the same person year after year. And Nikola Jokic. Here's my take. Right, we all love hoop. The game has to stay where the game has to stay. This is basketball. I don't care about whose turn it is. You feel me? Like, we seen Andre Iguodala get a Finals MVP. Fellas.
Yep.
And they said he did a great job on LeBron. LeBron averaged 30 plus.
He was considered for Finals MVP, and his team lost. That's how good a job Andre Iguodala did on him in that final series.
And LeBron almost won it, and they lost.
Yeah, and they lost.
So that says a lot, right? And that's one of those things that we vote out of emotion, and we let certain things and certain scenarios and plots finesse our minds. Bro, look at the stats, bro. Did I make the playoffs? Am I top 5 in the West? And do I have the best stats?
Right.
That's it. It's Nikola Jokic. But since we all know that's not going to happen, if I have to pick based upon the group of people that they want to pick this year, I like your take on Wemby, but it's SGA for a back-to-back.
Ooh. I can't make an argument against that.
It's just that simple. For every reason you said, except for the defensive player of the year award, more so because they have the best record in the league, and he's averaging 30 a game.
Okay.
So, who you got, Noochi?
Yeah. Bro, I am going Yoke. I got to. Yoke, bro.
Yeah.
It's a wrinkle in his greatness in this way. He's the first player to be ranked number 1 in rebounds and assists in the same season as a center. I don't get it. And he didn't play a lot of games at some point for the injury, bro. You can't stop him, bro. Like, it's just, I respect it, bro. It just is what it is, bro. But he was already averaging a triple-double. That, when I seen that, I'm like, and this is on a light day. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know when your light fit is going crazy in the club?
Absolutely
like,
crazy.
Jesus.
Didn't even mean to do it.
Not at all. Not at all. Thought you was a bum walking out, just going there.
I thought I was bumming it, and she's still calling me handsome.
Calling me handsome.
That's it, bro. That's it. But that's where I'm gonna go. And I think it's a whole bunch of other awards. 6 man, I'm not too versed in that. But who y'all got?
I'll give it to Peyton Pritchard.
He started this year.
He started this year.
He did most of the season.
Okay. Yeah. Shoot. Then I do all the way. Miles McBride.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think he played enough games.
Yeah, he didn't play a lot. Had he did, that would have been easy. Actually.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
He was averaging 15 off the bench.
Oh gosh. Okay, fellas. He was averaging 15. He's averaging 15 this year. He's averaging 15 this year.
He was averaging 15 this year. I don't know what he's averaging now. Before the injury, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Dylan Harper. Would you give him consideration?
Dylan Harper's he's the 6th man of the year.
Dylan Harper.
That was my pick.
Dylan Harper. I'll give it to Dylan Harper.
Yeah, 15.
Again, same reasons we've talked about with Wemby and Jokic and everybody else. The top team and his statistical numbers are important for their success. He needs to average those numbers for them to have the record that they have, and he answered the call. And he's a rookie, so he might miss out on Rookie of the Year, but it definitely, I think he should I think he should be sixth man, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Is he on a ballot? They release a ballots yet at all? Do you know?
I think maybe just the props is up for them, but I don't know if it's like a real thing yet. But who knows? Which I got for Coach of the Year.
Oh, JB Bickerstaff.
That's kind of easy. Yeah, I would go there
JB
too.
Bickerstaff. JB Bickerstaff. Detroit Pistons are the number one team in the entire NBA. He should win.
So I got JB Bickerstaff as well, but I will say an honorable mention is the Spurs coach. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't
remember his name either. Yeah.
But
shout out to you though.
Yeah, he's I mean, dog, you said it, Ant, like the biggest leap from last year is crazy, bro. So yeah, but JB got it though, because their team is not as good and talented to me as the Spurs.
Right.
And they doing that. So yep.
Right.
Is JB low? Is JB a cleaner?
Ooh, hard. No, he's not, but
he's a closer.
Because he didn't win. Yeah.
He's a closer.
He's a closer.
Okay. 100%. Undeniable closer. And that's not bad. That's enough sometimes to get it done. But once he does get it done, I think what does he have to do to become a cleaner, in your opinion, Lo?
To win, he got to win. Oh,
well, how much does he have to win for him to have?
He has to get there at least a couple times.
It's funny that y'all even bring up cleaner with coaches rather than players. It's hard to say for a coach because there's so many things that go into winning. It's not all on you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Eric Spoelstra
If you look at his last couple jobs, bro, he turned both programs or both franchises around.
Not to this level though. And that's why
Cleveland was lit. You forgot?
Cleveland? No, I didn't forget. I remember them playing the Knicks and then getting bumped in the second round a couple times. So that's why he's not in Cleveland anymore.
Right, but I'm talking about overall, like getting to a team that wasn't good, and then you're the coach now, and now y'all in the playoffs and y'all dominating in the season. Y'all looking good. I mean, playoffs. Yeah, he still has more. Right. It's more to be desired there, though, for sure.
I think a good example of a cleaner level coach would be like a Eric Spoelstra. At the most basic level, at the most basic level would be it would be a legendary coach like Pat Riley, Phil Jackson, them type of guys. But modern day, it would probably be Eric Spoelstra. I know that's not a topic that we were talking about for the pod, but that is an excellent viewpoint of cleaner, not necessarily being applied to the player, but to the coach. Yeah,
I mean, bro, a good percentage of that is coaching, especially in the playoffs, bro. I mean, it comes down to stars and coaching.
The Boston coach as a cleaner as well.
For sure.
He's more of a cleaner. Joe Mazzulla.
Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah. He's more of a cleaner. Yeah, he gives cleaner vibes for sure.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. He don't play around. I respect him a lot.
No, I was saying because he got a team that was already lit. I mean, Udoka had him already, so you thought he was just gifted something and he wasn't going to maintain. But for him, it's his team now, and this was supposed to be a light fit. And this year, we look like we might get a chip. So
yeah, 1,000%. We got a lot of respect for him. Go ahead, Lo.
DPOY is a clean sweep. Anybody disagree that it's Wemby?
Wemby.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Mitchell Robinson.
Go get the rope. Yeah. All right, bet. Let's close. Let's start to close out with our playoff picture, what it looked like. We're gonna do our playoff picks. Let's just talk about the playoffs in general. We're in the play-in today. Obviously, when this releases, we'll have the complete playoff picture set. We'll know what the 1-8 matchup in both conferences and the 2-7 matchups are going to be. So let's just go based off what ifs for the 1-8s. We know the 2-7s, but the 1-8. So first, before that, what are y'all most excited about for this playoff?
Wemby's playoff appearance, first playoff appearance. I'm excited to see if he's going to back up all of that stuff he was talking. He talks a lot, and that's kind of like why I respect him. He talks a lot. He got a lot of stuff to say about a lot of players and how they handle themselves. Like, these players are sloppy. You're gonna carry yourself so un-French like. You guys, you're just out there just gallivanting. This is the NBA. This is the All-Star game. Play NBA. Like the All-Star game, the NBA. But no, I'm excited about Wemby. I'm excited if LaMelo Ball and the Hornets can make it to that 8th spot. I would be very excited. I know they're going to get smoked. Let's be clear. But LaMelo Ball would be a show in and of himself if he manages to make it to the 8th spot. I'd pay to watch that. So yeah, those are my.
You think they're gonna get smoked by Detroit?
Smoke is crazy.
Wait, what are we doing? They're not gonna
at least.
They're not, five is you got smoked.
I got 6.
I said at least
6. I can't see 6. I can't see 6. Detroit is going into this playoffs on a mission like you've never seen. They are almost going to end up playing with that like energy from the 2004 year and the 1980s. They are coming in with a point to prove. Every team who's not on their level is going to be shown that they're not on their level. I don't care that the Hornets got the dude that shoots a lot of threes and LaMelo Ball. They're going against a very, very determined Detroit team. They're not playing with anybody. I think if they're gonna 4-1 them at best, I cannot see them getting to. I think it's gonna be they're gonna make it their business to not let any series get to 6 until they get to the finals. If they have it their way, there's gonna be definitive that they're the better team. There will be no questions asked every time they advance. It's their round to lose pretty much every round, unless they go up against us and we're smacking them. You know what it is. All right.
I think that smoke and that fire that they got is really for us. I mean, they did kill the season. Like they went.
They can't play us. They can't play us if they give any other team a chance to beat them. So they're not gonna let that even come into their mindset. They are smoking everybody until they get to us. It's 300 and they Leonidas on some Leonidas type stuff. They are slaying everything moving until they get to us, and then we're gonna end up finishing them with all the arrows like at the end of the movie. You know what I'm saying? We're just going.
Yeah.
So in no world does Orlando win tonight?
No, Paolo. Here we go. Thank you. That was a layup. That was a Chris Paul level alley. Nice. And I thank you for it, brother. I thank you for it. Here we go. This is okay. Listen. Okay.
$8 ISO. Go ahead.
Because I listen and no disrespect. Because I don't know what fan is going to end up listening to this. And I'm pretty sure y'all got a Paolo Banchero jersey hanging up in your closet because somehow you believe that he was going to be the future and he was going to be the greatest player alive. And it only took Desmond Bane, the third option on the Memphis Grizzlies, to come over and show Paolo Banchero, the number 1 pick and a $200 level player, a $200 million level player, that you are trend, bro. Like, what's up with you? Like, for real, what's up with you? How are you looking the way you was looking the other day, bro? For real. Nobody on that team should have been guarding you. I almost went HBO with it. But I'm bringing it back in. Like I said, I watched that game and all I could see was the coach walking up and down the sideline like, oh man, we are about to lose to a team that we should. Because he's out of here, and it's Paolo's fault, bro. It's Paolo's fault. How did you? Yeah. And last year, or whatever, I think it might have been a couple seasons ago when they played Cleveland, whatever year that was. That was the season that made everybody look at him a certain way. And it only took a play-in game and Desmond Bane to make him look like trash. I don't understand how you did not rise to the occasion. You knew what was at stake. That man needs this job, bro. I don't know what openings are available next season, but the Orlando Magic's one is going to be one of them. And it's a shame. It's Paolo's fault. You should be ashamed of yourself, Paolo. I'm talking to you if you see this. Get it together. What's up with you? Like, come on.
So can I ask you a couple questions about him, right? We won't stay here long.
Yeah.
But when you were watching him, did you have disappointment because you noticed that he does nothing special?
Nothing special at all. He has no go-to move. He plays with the ball in his hand. You know what he remind me of? He remind me of like 2021 Julius Randle, where he would really like overinflate his impact on the court in ways that make his team look like trash. They need a point guard. I think we said it on the phone, but if Kobe White is available, they need to get Kobe White. They need a point guard or somebody who's proven, and then they keep Desmond Bane. Just get the ball out of Paolo's hands. Paolo is not a number 1 option. I'm sorry. If the team is expected to win anything of merit, Paolo, if you talk about Jalen Brunson can't lead a team or can't be the number 1 option, Paolo daggone sure can't be no first option. I'm sorry. He does nothing special. He's a jack of all. He's a Jeff Green 2.0 almost. Like, he's really, really good on paper and from the eye test, but what is he doing to impact winning in a real way and when it really counts? Not a whole lot. And that's my rant.
Okay.
And we can close back up. Like that, closing it up.
All right. But they're winning right now. The Magic are up 17.
They have 17 points. Yeah, I don't got the game one in the background. Let me
You're right.
turn that on.
I don't even. Why am I such a loser?
Yeah,
Y'all are good because we're actually potting. You know, ESPN.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. You know what I mean?
That is the truth. Yeah. But still, as a sport, I don't know how you could take us serious as a sports podcast if the sport we're talking about is not like within, like, you know, look at all the sports podcasts. Yeah, it's like it's on a ticker or stuff. You know, it's on somewhere. You know.
Yeah.
No, we don't have a ticker yet, but we're gonna get there at some point.
All right. So yeah.
But also, I kind of want to go back to just the playoffs in general, since we are in the play-in. For me, I really am invested in, and I wasn't at first, but I'm invested into this Rockets-Lakers, bro.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, me too.
I'm into the story. I'm trying to see what's really gonna happen, because I'm even like fake believing. Oh, Luka might come back Game 6. It might be lit. I don't know. I think if Bron catches the first game, the whole series is different.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. I think it's going to be a good round. 100%. I think the Rockets are going to take it if we call in any particular team, but it should be a very interesting playoff. It'd be a good send off for LeBron to go back to Cleveland. You know what I mean? They play an excellent 7-game first round against the mighty Rockets, and then LeBron rides off with his son into the sunset and goes to Cleveland and joins a super stacked team. Like he always does. Yeah. But that's another point. Well, that's a conversation for another day.
I'm looking forward to the rematch, the Denver Nuggets versus the Timberwolves.
Didn't think about that one.
They caught that in the first round. So it's like it does two things. It's going to really get the Nuggets prepared for the level of basketball they're gonna have to play from that series past, because Timberwolves not laying down, bro. That's
not at all.
Six. At least
six minimum.
You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength of
that's a given.
Grid. They got their number low key. We beat y'all before. Same team for real. So what's the difference now? And I like that kid they got from Chicago Bulls, the dark skinned guy with the dread.
Ayo.
Yeah. That's the sixth man of the year. Like, had he had a whole year with Minnesota for sure.
100%.
Yeah, they got Bones hooping, and then obviously, you know, Slow Mo is back. Cal Anderson.
Yep.
I love that for Bones too.
Yeah, so they got a lot of good motion going on. So I'm looking forward to that first round matchup.
Jamal Murray is playing at a ridiculous level though, so I can't. For all the Jokic talk we had earlier, that he's an excellent compliment, and we already know what he does in the playoffs. So it should be an exciting series, especially in the first round. Like, he's an excellent first round player. He puts up big numbers. It's going to be an interesting series for sure. Minimum 6 games. I'm going as far as 7. That's probably the most guaranteed 7-game series in the first round out of everybody.
Yeah. So is it agreed that I guess we rocking with the West a little better? It's a better watch for the playoffs.
Whoever comes out the West wins the NBA Finals, and that's been the rule of thumb for the last, 5-6 years.
Yep. Well, that's out of Boston.
Boston, yeah.
And Milwaukee.
And Milwaukee, yeah. But more times than not. Is there going to be any Game 7s? Who y'all think going to get Game 7 in the first round?
Oh,
the Nuggets and Minnesota are going to go 7.
LA, Houston going 7, bro.
LA, Houston, I hope go 7. I hope go 7, 100%.
And that's the wild part is I trust 41-year-old LeBron in a Game 7 than I trust a 36, 37-year-old KD.
100%.
Whatever he is, I trust. Yeah. It's just when it's for one game. Me and Noochi was talking about this the other day. Bro, he in those moments he will die about it, bro.
Like, absolutely, 100%. He's got to be one of the greatest Game 7 players of all time. LeBron, he got to be number one. He got to be number one.
He get a lot of slack for the moments that he didn't do it, but you remember those moments because he did it so many times.
Right. 100%. What?
No, when y'all talking like about Bron, I'm thinking about all the times that he tweaked in the playoffs. Like, he was wild, demonstrative, and I just went back to JR.
Yo,
He had so many times he was done wrong, bro. And it's like, bro,
yeah.
bro could have
I
had
done
8.
all I can. Yeah,
Hmm.
bro.
Yeah.
Gosh, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
gotta drop
All
the
right.
ball there.
It
Cool.
is what
Hey,
it is.
we
Hmm.
running up on time. Y'all want to do our first round picks?
First round picks from the Eastern Conference for me are as follows: the Knicks will beat the Hawks in 6. Cleveland will clean up their series. Detroit's definitely going to win theirs, and Celtics will win theirs. Out west, I got the Wolves coming out of the first round. Oh, I got the Lakers coming out of their series. Oh, sorry, the Rockets coming out of their series.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, Golden State's playing in the 8th spot, right? So they would probably
Yep.
have to play. They would have to play. OKC is going to
Okay,
come out of
see.
their series, 100%. And
Oh, hey, the Warriors got to beat the Suns tonight.
They
they
do.
do, they do. And Dylan Brooks is playing, correct?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played last game though.
Yeah, yeah. So that's going to be an exciting game.
The
It's
Suns
going
is
to
a
be
better
Draymond versus
team, bro.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah. They are a better team,
yeah. And it's a
100%.
playoff setting. Yeah.
It's a playoff setting. It is a play-in setting, and both of them are crazy.
I'm
This is
gonna
going to
take the
be
I'm gonna
a great
take the
game.
over Draymond 2 techs.
That means he's out.
Yeah.
I
Or
got.
1 tech. 0.5 tech.
I
For
got the
real.
over that. I got the over the other way. I got the over that
The
Dylan Brooks
under?
gets 2.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
that
okay.
Dylan Brooks gets 2, and he gets
Okay.
ejected first. Because
Okay.
I feel like Golden State's gonna start running away with the game, and he's gonna do something stupid just so he could get ejected, so he don't be a part of the team that so he won't be on the floor when they lose. He'll just get out of there. That's what I think. Being
Yo,
silly.
but why is his way of thinking like, yo, the game is out of hand. I gotta do something destructive to turn us up.
Hey, that's his way of producing. Like
Yeah.
that's what he has. He comes to the
Yeah.
table with chaos, controlled
Yeah.
chaos, mind you, but he's gonna let the chaos go on the opponent. So
That's what he has to offer.
that's what he got. That's what he got. He
Yeah.
don't have the most reliable 3-point shot, but he's definitely top 2 crazy people in the league. So
Yeah.
he gonna
I ain't
do
got a
what he gotta
trade, but I
do.
got these hands, you hear me?
Yeah.
So, and you kind of skipped ahead to the. Let's start east. Let's get
Mm-hmm.
everybody's picks and then go west real quick. So, just to go back over, you got New York, you got Cleveland, you got Boston, and you have who?
Detroit.
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 All right, cool. I agree with every one of those except I got Atlanta instead of New York. Nooch, who you
Of
got?
course you do.
Okay, so of course I got the Knicks. Of course I got the Celtics. Of course I got Detroit. And I think Cleveland wins. I just think it might be like 6 games. And I don't think it's gonna be a gentleman's sweep. I think they both kind of midi right now. And I think it's a mid off. So
Who they got?
Toronto.
Oh no, they smoking them for sure.
They smoking
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
I don't know. They got a team that's kind of built for the playoffs, bro. I like
Who,
them.
Toronto?
Yeah, if BI go crazy and not RJ Barrett, but who's the other dude?
Quickly.
Quickly and the other Scotty Barnes, they do their
Scotty
jobs.
Barnes.
You never know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Five max.
Yeah,
5, man.
Cleveland.
I'd say yeah, 5.
Yeah.
I would say 5.
5
You're right.
Cleveland. Yeah.
You're right.
All right. So that's the first round. Okay, let's go west. You start this one off, Bo.
So Timberwolves, Lakers, Thunder,
Wait. Nuggets getting first round bounced?
first round bound. Oh, they play the Nuggets?
Timberwolves got the Nuggets, bro.
Timberwolves got the
Mm,
Nuggets.
I'm still going Minnesota. Who else is what other I'm missing one, of course.
Mm-hmm. San Antonio.
The two San Antonio. I don't know who they playing yet, but if they play, if they who they gonna play?
They're gonna play
Portland.
Portland.
Yeah. I got San Antonio and Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got San Antonio, of course. But those are my picks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Marlboro. That's Newport 100s.
Newport.
I got the same picks, except I got the Nuggets over the Timberwolves.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see about that one.
Yeah, that's the Wolves winning is kind of a hot take, but I would prefer to see Ant advance over the Nuggets. So
yeah, bet.
But honestly, you can't go wrong either way. Pepsi Coke kind of situation. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just want to say before we go, Brunson, I think I wanted to say this earlier. I think partially why he dances and do all this crazy stuff, bruh, is I watched us over the past year and just noticed that everybody as a whole individually just are bad shot takers, bro, but they just know how to take these shots. So in the rhythm of the game, if it's Brunson and he dishes off to so-and-so and or Mikel, he takes a floater. Everything is a floater. Josh don't know if he want to shoot or not. Carl's doing the wild, go down the lane right hand, stumble, shake, and moan. Like, come on, dog. Like, I don't understand,
That's nasty.
man. That's real. That's what I'm saying. That was very nasty.
That's very nasty.
That's video.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Playing weak is what I'm trying to get at, bro. So it's
Right.
like, bro, we gotta do something, bro. I think they do the pick and roll and just try to just kill him with the 1-2 punch, bro. Carl's important, bro. I don't need Carl to be a cat. I need Carl to be a dog, bro. What's up?
100%. 100%. Couldn't agree more.
And that's from me to you. I don't care about, sideshow.
Yeah. We're not gonna
address that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
100%. All good though.
Nah, man, to close out, I'm excited about this. I'm even more excited to cover this with my brothers, man. It's been a long time coming. If y'all didn't know, man, like we had these conversations for free, similar to Cam and Mace, how Cam always say, like, yo, I talk to my homies for hours about sports. Same here with who y'all see on the screen. We're gonna bring Big Bird on too. We might have a couple of guests here and there, but get used to these faces. Let's do this, y'all. We got like 2 good months of basketball left, so It's exciting times ahead, man. I'm super hyped. Appreciate y'all.
Let's close out strong.
$8 close us out, man. What you got?
Yeah. Just for everybody watching, I hope y'all enjoy the next couple of months because it's going to be exciting basketball. Just like Lo said, the greatest time of sports is upon us. And whoever your favorite team is, I hope they win until they play the Knicks, and then they're going to get smoked. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. It's the most wonderful time
of the year.
All right, y'all. How's it low?
How's with low? Noochi Bo. $8. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Get how well low, get your dough back. Get how well low, get your dough back. Ain't selling no meat, it's a whole pack. And young and I give you the whole pack for real.